Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome back to more of the Long Dark and our continuing effort to die as slowly as we can manage here on Misery Mode. So we're just about to finish our 33rd day, and we have the full suite of RNG afflictions. Not counting the one we actually want, which comes after surviving 45. So, our task now is to basically find a way to hold on for 2 weeks and not screw things up. Our condition is actually in okay shape. We just brought down Petunia, the misanthrope's bear, and that can be a source of the guts we don't have at the moment. We could use those for crafting animal hide clothing, but also making line, and that line can be turned into fishing tackle, and fishing tackle can be turned into tip-ups. And tip-ups give us fish, and fish give us a consistent food source, which we need significantly. We got like 80-some cattails, which is not bad, but it's not going to last us 2 weeks. So, here's my thought for the order of operations for the day. First things first, we need to grab some sticks, get some firewood. We need to harvest Petunia's guts. The meat is off the table unless we're desperate, because parasites. Also, because the bear hide takes 12 days to cure, so by the time we'd have access to it, we wouldn't have much to do with it anyway, because our intended goal would be done. Right, yeah. I think we just had a blizzard, I believe. Let's see, what do we have for burnables? I got a few of those, got some sticks. That could be 2 hours right there. Hey, Bumblebee, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope your weekend's going all right. Is it? I guess it is technically Monday where you are by now. But hopefully you get some sleep before you start the Monday proper. Right. So we'll grab any firewood we see in our immediate vicinity. Let's try to start a safe fire near Petunia, and let's get harvesting. Okay, game, do you need a minute? Why are you being weird? I just walked out the door, or Crouch walked out the door. Thank you. And we're hiccuping again. What the hell? I was like, oh right, yeah. Corey said it's a long way. It's the old King Chuck's birthday. Well, I hope you got him something nice. So you guys even okay? Well, good. Well, but if that's the case, we are happy to have you hanging out. Okay, now, and then there's a couple jerks over there. I think we had 2 over here somewhere. So, want to be mindful if we're going to be walking around stinky. Yeah, there's one of them. take those. Okay, yeah, the wind seems to be coming from this direction, so see if we can make our fire here. Did I bring a book? No, but we'll just use this, I suppose. Plan doing some cleaning, mostly just play some Nautica too. Hey, that's holiday weekend. That's a perfectly good use of it. I will absolutely support that. There we go. Now let's just get that coal on there right now. We know we're going to need it. She might not need much more than that, but I'll put an unclaimed wood on there just to keep things chooching. Oh, do I have my hacksaw? I do not. Hmm. Well, but that's probably fine. So let's see. If I wanted to individually harvest these guts, that would take 2.5 hours. But quartering would take 2 hours. Yeah. All right, let me... Do we have teas? I have a tea. Oh, I got that tea too. And I think we burned through all of our coffee. We did. All right. Okay, place and jiggle. Place and jiggle. So we could either we can hang out, warm up, and then let's see 1, 2, 3 of them right over there. Wow. And we could hang out and wait for it to warm up, or we just go straight into the we go straight into quartering. And honestly, I'm of a mind to do that. So can we cook anything? We cannot. Okay, let's just dig in. We're gonna quarter with the hatchet. It's gonna take 500 calories. Well, just to be on the safe side. Okay, but now let's get into it. Oh, I gotta get it to 50%. Okay, because we're carcass harvesting too. Right. Well then, was 64%. It will take a minute or two. 52. Okay, so one more sharpening. There we go. Yeah, because this will just basically this will free all the guts and the hide in one go. Yeah, get stuck in there, girl. Oh, my water burned off. Darn it. Well, we don't actually need that. I mean, we made the fire. You might as well use it, right? And are we? No, because again, all we'd be doing with these bare bits is harvesting cooking skill. So yeah, because we have sour stomachs, so even if we got cooking 5, we would not be immune to the parasites. And like 20 days of buttworms would basically obliterate us. So let's not give the game the chance to mess with us. Now here's a question. Well, no. Actually, it's not a question. We're going to grab all the guts and we're going to take them to Misanthrope because there's 3 wolves right over there, plus however many are actually in the town site, at least 2. And we would be very popular. Whereas if we just move them over here, they can cure in a safer place, and so when they're ready to go, we can just grab them all and then bring them into town because we have the workbench at the Quonset, and we can turn them into whatever we need to turn them into. Right. Now, here's our next question. After we do that, I have 2 things I want to do. I want to go to DP. At the very least, I want to go... Well, 1, we get the stem from the lighthouse. That'll give us 3. And maybe we stop by Koru's Corner, get another deer hide there. There's a prop deer. We could also... Yeah, there's matches at the whale factory, but do we need those? Not particularly. Also, we want to get coal from the connector mine to Crumbling Highway on the way back, so we're not rolling heavy through DP. And there could be some food at the lighthouse as well. Okay, take that. Those. Actually, you know what I might do? How much water do we have? 4. It's not infinitude water, but I'll leave 1 there since it's very likely we're coming back. So I think we're gonna like deploy our tip-ups there. Yep, looks like they're coming. Now, honestly, if they wanted to make off with those bear bits, I wouldn't stop them. Although, are they coming? I don't know. Or maybe we're moving faster than they are. That could also be a possibility. Okay, it is... It's about 2 p.m. Thereabouts. Oh, right, the other thing I was going to do is go up to the coal mine at the top of Coastal. Partly for the coal, also partly for the... Again, there's a stem in there as well. So we could have as many as 4. Now, of course, we're going to do our utmost not to need them, But you know how this game can be sometimes. Okay. Okay. Deer hide. Are you? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's solo there. Yeah, just put those. Now, okay, so we got 10 guts, and we'll drop the bear hide here. So, one deer, one bear, 10 guts. Uh, oh, when drop. Okay, drop day 34, and guts take 5 days. 5 days. So I got a day cure on day 39. Now that is a while to wait. To make tip ups. But I think we have our cattails, we have our crackers, we have our cattails or crackers. We got the oats and bannock making materials at the Quonset, so we're not that bad off. Oh hey team, so nice little bit of elevation you showed there. Good grief. You know what? Let's head for coastal, and well, no, we'll head for DP. Leave coastal, go crumbling. Then DP. Now, we got something here. Are you a Carl Bob? You kind of look like a Carl Bob. You are Carl Bob. You got anything on you, Carl Bob? Nope. Alrighty. Fog's starting to roll in too. I was like, oh, it should get warmer, but well, that's it's a relative term on misery. Okay. Now I know there's some saplings back here, but honestly, we're okay. We got more birch saplings than we could ever use. Well, I mean, that's not strictly true, but probably more than we're gonna need. And then we got three or four other maple if we need more bows. We're not getting we're not gonna make a travois. That's a judgment call, and I'm making it. I have a prop buck. It would be another deer hide. We're kind of in the market for those. It'll have some meat on it, I assume. And that is another, just that many more cattails we can avoid eating. And fog generally means still. Let's see. A kilogram. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'll take that. I prefer not to use coal, but we're going to overcome like 20 degrees. It's going to either we use the coal or we use most of the firewood around us. Oh yes, and we're still shaving off cabin fever risk too. Let's not forget that. Okay, we're in the white as opposed to the red. Now, question: what do we do with this? Do we just take it straight back? Well, where else would you take it? Good question. Do we grab the hide and guts? You know, it might as well. We might as well. There we go. Wait, how much? Oh, 0.04. Okay, I see. There, it's a venison slider. You need a half hour. You can make me a half a liter of water. And paying close attention to our calories. Very good. 100%. Really shouldn't have any food poisoning concerns there, and we do not. Okay. We got the guts. We need the hide. How long is that gonna take? 40 minutes. Okay. Let's go. Let's go big. All right. Make sure we get our feathers. I drank both my teas, didn't I? Well, all of our full size teas. I see and birch. I see a couple birch over there. Do we just see if the game is going to be stupidly good to us and put some birch bark over here? Well, we'll take a look. I don't have high hopes, but well, never hurts. Well, it never hurts. It is unlikely to hurt. if we just take a quick peek. Okay, peek taken. Answer no. Okay, well, it is late, and if we were to go through crumbling, we'd have to stop in the we'd have to stop in the basement of the abandoned house. I had to drop the fat, right? Yes, right there. Okay, good. I couldn't see it among my footprints. Yeah, I think like this the sensible thing to do. Just backtrack. We drop off the hide and the guts at Misanthropes, and then we set out again tomorrow. I am slightly concerned we have no. Yeah, we are lacking in teas or coffee. Well, there's at least one house in town we could loot. We were feeling ambitious, we could do it tonight. But we're getting tired, and because we have the rheumatic joints, whatever debuff we get from being cucumber is going to be amplified. So maybe we don't want to do that. How about that? We'll go to sleep at Misanthropes again tonight. On the morrow, we'll pop back into Quonset, do a little bit more inventory management. We'll hit whatever buildings are in the town site that we haven't looted, and let's try to get to the coal mine. So how do we do that while minimizing our time in the cold? Well, everything's cold, so that's going to be hard. I think what we do, yeah, we go up the slope, and then there's that trailer off to the right. We can hit that, stop and warm up if we need to, and we probably will. See, yeah, going up and around would be the safer path. It would be less likely to take us in the path of the bear, but also take longer. We could stop at the lookout tower, or we brave the bear, cut across. We take that slope up to there's the Rabbit Grove cabins. There's two spots there, and then you take up that really sharp uphill slope, the uphill path. The annoying thing we got to remember, there is that wolf that likes to park itself right in front of the coal mine, right behind the ridge, so you can't see it until you're right on top of him. So, got to make sure we have some fire going. Not gonna sleep. We're just gonna warm ourselves a very little bit. Good grief. Okay, torch-wise, how we doing? We're okay. I might grab one good one. That's a pretty good one. Okay, let's go. Now, I don't know from how far out. predators can detect stink on Misery. It's almost certainly farther out than it would be on Loper. I feel like that's just baked in. But like, because we know that there's a 2 over there, and then there were the 3. So there are the 3 over there, and then the 2 on the other side of the island, but way, way off. Like, how scared should I be of wolves waiting for us when we get up the slope to go to Misanthropes? I don't know. No. Let's take the back way. Yeah, let's cut across the back. We'll go up the back steps, and we'll see if that's any safer. Hey, cuz, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, the weekend is treating you all right. We're just getting started here. Trying to deal with the every TLD player's favorite mechanic, cabin fever. Man, we've been kind of hanging out all day, but it is disgustingly persistent. Run, run, run! That's what passes for running for us, unfortunately. Okay, can I get up the slope and inside before this torch goes out and opens us up to danger? Unfortunately, we might be about to find out. God dang it, dear. That's twice you've jump scared me. Does Cabin Fever bug work on Misery? I do not know. Honestly, I have never actually made that happen myself. So I couldn't say one way or another. I see no reason why it shouldn't. But I've not tested it myself. So I wouldn't want to give you a definitive answer one way or another. Much deal with Misery Loper, you just go fishing. Yeah, and I think we might do that anyway, Bumblebee. But we're probably going to have tip-ups do the majority of the heavy lifting for us there, because we are at fishing, like baseline fishing. Excuse me. And as anyone who has had fishing level 1 on Loper knows, you're not going to catch barely anything with entry-level fishing. So we're going to see if a fish trapping is the answer for us. But to do that, we need those guts to cure. Speaking of, I need to update my notes. Now we have 2 deer and 12 guts. Oh, right. And what is... Oh, actually, cabin fever risk is gone. Huzzah! We'll see how long that lasts. Any who's will be. There we go. Now we have 5 pieces of coal. It's not bad, but it's not a lot. Yeah, go to the Quonset, inventory management, warm up, and we'll stop by stop. We'll make our way up to the coal mine. Or we'll get coal, we'll get the stem, turn around, come back. Yes, I like that plan. Oh, also, let me give Cuz a proper welcome here. And I'm going to hydrate real quick.
I agree. I'm not. Oh no! Unidentified caller. What do I do? No, no, no.
I don't want to alarm you, but we've got 10 seconds
Okay.
until it blows up.
Go. I'm trying.
Well, that's read. Read the terms and conditions.
What?
You haven't read them. You can try everyone does. Read them. Right, go, go, go.
No. Oh no, no. No.
All right, yeah, I heard Cuz talking about that. Not It Takes Two. That's for the split fiction playthrough. Also, thank you for the follow there, Rockies. Okay. Yeah, so let's put Astrid to bed. She's gonna get up for sunrise. That's just her thing now. Yeah, absolutely, Cuz. My pleasure. Right. I don't I don't relish heading out this early in the morning. It is the coldest time of day. But what are we gonna do with ourselves otherwise? Well, if we can get an hour in, our bedroll is looking a little beat up. Let's take two. How much cloth do we have? 8. Okay, we can swing that. Lovely. All right, 99% acceptable. Anything else? Okay, well, at least we can see now. See, I was right about that. Yeah? Yeah, it's going to take 12 days. And, yeah, 12 days would be day 45. And after that point, we don't much care what happens to this run. Well, we'll see. My thinking could evolve on that. But yeah, okay, yeah, just book it for the Quonset. How much water you got? 3. Okay, that's fine. That's walking around water. Yeah, negative 30. This could be 1,000. No. I don't like I am mentally wiped just after doing like a 3-hour session. I cannot envision like sticking with this run for another order of magnitude and then some. And partly because I have another run that just hit day 707. And That's kind of the one I have earmarked for the 1,000-day Chivo. If I lose that one before day 1,000, I'm not gonna be a happy bunny because I've been playing that file since 2022. I think that was the first one I started after the Great Forgetting, when all of our save files got wiped, so Hinterland could remake the infrastructure, or like the underpinnings for save games. Excuse me. Let's get this up. We know there's gonna be wolves waiting. But hey, it may, okay, let me make you this promise. If we make it long enough to where we get the final affliction and we get that achievement, it is my solemn pledge to you, I will not throw the run. I'm not going to go, charging into the cougar or anything. I will, I will keep it, well, I'll keep it alive. Excuse you? Hello? Oh, there you are. I was going to say, you just standing there, bud? Wow, I am shit at this. I'm not used to shooting with a torch. I'm just used to letting him charge in, but I get we're going safety first for this run. So also, Moose is gone. Aw, boo. I actually had half of a mind to go hunt it. Oh well. Okay, now. Oh right, yeah. I left all the crafty supplies in here. There we go. Yeah, we have 2 cured deer hides. Now those would be enough to get us the deer hide boots if we get 4 guts. And we have double combat pants, so I think I'm kind of leaning toward making the boots. I would love it if we could lighten our load some. But we're not actually carrying all that much. Well, hang on, so. Well, we got 19 sticks. But that's just something. Like a kilo of meds, that's fine. We're wearing all of our clothes. We have a goodly number of cattails, but that's our main food source. Yeah, most of our weight is here in tools. So what do we actually need to go up to? Actually, put that to go up to the coal mine. Probably don't need that. Are there? No. Well, I think there are lockers in there, but honestly, I'm not that fussed. What else? Well, you don't need extra sewing kits. If I don't have any teas... Oh, wait, I got the flask. Okay, the flask itself is 0.2. Okay, yeah. If I don't have anything to put in the flask, there's not much sense carrying the flask around. Do I need... No. I want to save the hammer. The hammer is going to go in the fishing hut. Because that and the pry bar are going to be our ice breaking tools for our tip ups. Going to use those. We can turn the simple tools into more scrap metal. Because I'd like to make... Yeah, I'd like to make at least 5 or 6. I think 6 is the cutoff point at which the game says you're overfishing, and then it decreases the fish spawn rate. We could eat that. Oh no. Or we can make pancakes. Pancakes give us 600 calories versus 480 for Bannock. Right. I need to remember that. Oh wait, didn't I pick up the Lily's peaches? Oh no, Lily's peaches, they take the acorn grounds. Right. But I have that recipe, don't I? I do. Oh, it uses a whole can of peaches though. Ooh, 1,200 calories though. That potato's looking rough. Yeah, let's get a quick nap. We'll warm up in here. Okay, is that wind or is that a blizzard? Do I need to change my plans? That's a blizzard. Well. Okay, well, then we can do this. If we're going to have blizzard cover, let me dash out real quick and we can see about looting. I think, yeah, the only home I think is always up is that one, like the back far corner. Like if you're going toward the slope up to the trailer, I think that one's always there. I don't know for sure, I think so. Here, just in case. You never maybe they start throwing timber wolves at us here. Yeah, this one right here. Admittedly, not the optimal time to be out of doors, but you know what? We'll use the lack of predators as best we can. Is that? No, okay, nothing actually in there. Never mind. Come on. There you go. There. Yeah, wouldn't want to miss out on all that nothing. Nope, just cups. Yeah, if you're not looking very closely, those cup or mugs or whatever, They can kind of look like canned food, but we know better than to expect nice giveaways. Not on Misery. Yeah, honestly, I think the cars have been at least as generous as the houses. Nope. Nothing there. Nothing there. Have we found a single thing in here? Oh, hang on. Food. Yeah, the fact that the bar turns red on red when you get into the danger zone of food, when you have a sour stomach, it makes it more than a little tricky to know when you're on the cusp of losing well fed and emptying out your food bar. Which I suppose is part of the quote unquote challenge. Ooh. I'll take it. I don't know I'm going to eat it. Anything need touching up here? Not greatly. Yeah, so we got some water and a slightly dodgy candy bar. Whew, I don't know. Well, okay, but we couldn't have. Yeah, we wouldn't have known what was here without at least trying. Now, that is about all the exploration I want to do in this current state. Because I don't know for sure if the other houses are up, and this would not be a good time to be wandering about just kind of guessing. All right, what we gonna do then? Well, I did say. Well, see how. Hang on. If I grab these. How much pancake can we make? Uh, do, do, do. So you got 6 in the maple syrup bottle. Ooh, 10. Well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we can make 6. It only takes 10 minutes to make. Ooh, that's actually really efficient. Let's do that. I do still have sticks. Yeah, we'll make pancakes in the skillet. We'll make big water in the pot. Are you 85% start chance, huh? Thanks. So I was listening, and I thought I heard the storm dying down, but I might have just been hearing things, or telling myself I was hearing things. Okay, there we go. Also, where are we as far as cooking goes? Okay, like cooking 4 1/3. Ooh, okay. I'm minded all of a sudden. I'm reminded that baked goods don't hold up very well. So maybe we don't go ham with pancakes. That makes sense, right? Maybe we just make a couple and then save the rest for later. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay, yeah, the storm has broken. Still cold as hell, though, but again, it's misery. We should expect that. Yeah, the condition. Yeah, and that's part of why I've taken to leaving. Yeah, if I make any baked goods, I just leave them sitting outside. And try to milk a little bit more. Uh, yeah, keep them usable for just that little bit longer. Okay, we'll make some porridge instead. I think the porridge will also give us a warming up benefit. Yeah. Oh, 9 minutes. Okay. Let's not chance it. Okay, we got 5 kilos to spare. Oh, right. Let's drop the oats. And we are warming up. Excellent. Okay. Okay. One jerk over there. Actually, you know what? Come on. No, God, why? I am so not used to doing things safely. Can you tell who plays on Stalker most of the time? I just let him charge right in, and whatever happens, happens. That is highly inadvisable, shall we say, at this level. See, I don't know where they're gonna stop, and it's messing me up. I really want them dead. It'll make moving around here so much more safer. Even though I don't know, I have no idea what the respawn rates are on Mystery. It's probably like astronomical. It's like more Stalker than Stalker. Okay. Check. Make sure no bear. No bear, no bear, no bear, no bear, no bear, no bear. All right. Let's try this again. Fuck. Okay. They're stopping way the fuck out there. I don't know where you're going. Okay, we're gonna need to make a choice. We either start blind firing as they're coming in, or we just choose to live with wolves. God, just the thought of that makes the Stalker player in me shiver. Why in God's name would I do that? Fuck! I hate this so much. And of course he's going to run back to the town side. Why wouldn't he? Oh, but he's going to go that way. Man, this is making me happy to see bears, and that should never be the case. All right, where'd your buddy go? There were two of you. I was gonna go to a wolf wrangler. Nah, let's not start talking all wacky. Also, welcome in, Pancake. Good to see you. Oh yeah, how did the baking sesh go yesterday? Everything turned out as hoped? Where? See, that one ran off up the hill. I mean, if it wants to stay up there, I ain't gonna complain. But where is the other one? I know there's another one. Always two there are. A master and an apprentice. And now we're glitching through the terrain, because why not? Fuck you. Perfect. 40 months and 18 does. Excellent. Glad to hear it. I'm in desperate need to kill something, but the local wildlife refuses to cooperate. I don't even want to eat their meat. I just need to stick an arrow in them and then wait until they bleed out. I'm getting twitchy. Well, more so than usual. And now that stupid wolf's like hanging out on a rock or whatever. Okay, there you are. It's a good thing I brought a shit ton of birch saplings, because I'm gonna break these arrows on ice and street way more than I am any actual targets. Fuck me. I guess I can see my bear bags out there. That's a reassuring side of some. I can hit something. I can hit like a big slow moving target. And yeah, rip my plans to go anywhere today. Ha! Right in the Achilles tendon. Oh, rip my first arrow too. Still, worth it. Okay, where can I put this safely? Well, nowhere here, obviously. That would be far too convenient. Headshot. I mean, the head of the arrow hit it. I don't think we hit the head of the wolf per se. Okay, we got negative 15. That's probably not going to be enough, is it? Two, one, one. There. Shh. Yeah, no details. Hey, we got the important thing. We got the well, we made our neighborhood 50% safer. You're now to brunch? No worries, cuz. Have a great brunch. Have a have a wolf steak for me, or whatever the closest equivalent might be where you are. Okay, now why did I do this? Why did I do this? I'll tell you why I did it. For the hide and guts. Mostly for the guts. Wait, they only have two, do they? They do. Level, yeah, and any brunch joint worth its salt is going to have at least like a wolf appetizer. And to assert dominance, well, maybe a little. Just a little. Just a little. Yeah, we did give back a little condition. But you know what? In this instance, that's a trade-off I don't necessarily hate. Now, you have... Well, no, let's do what we set out to do. We'll grab this. Oh, and it is getting colder all of a sudden. Of course it is. And there goes my fire. Right? Oh my god. I don't know why I bothered. Okay, yeah, forget the meat. The meat doesn't exist. We cannot afford butt worms.